Oh, hello everyone. Yeah, so this is probably one of the first live videos that I'm going to make. Probably this one. I'm gonna share my screen. Uh, I don't know what to do basically. Yeah, so maybe do some lead core. So I don't know, like if you guys are able to see what I'm able to see. This one. Okay, so you're able to see my face on the bottom right corner as I can see, and also like the tab that I've shared of lead code, that is it is visible. Okay. Okay. So today we'll be doing some easy problem. I'm not gonna do like something very hard. A simple array problem, probably. Okay. Maybe this one is an easy summary ranges. Okay, I've not done this. You're sharing to lead code to okay. Okay, so now you can see this tab. Previously you were okay, I understand. Okay. There was this issue I couldn't get. And okay. So the first question, maybe start a timer. Okay, summary ranges. You are given a sorted unique integer array nums and a range A, B is a set of all integers from A to B inclusive, and return the smallest sorted list of ranges that cover all the numbers in the array exactly. That is, each element of nums is covered by exactly one of the ranges, and there is no integer x such that x is one of the ranges but not in nums. Okay, kind of get it, kind of not. Each range is A, B in the list to output as A to B. If A not equal to B, A if A. What? Okay, let's see the example to understand. It's just 0, 1, 2, then 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So this is already sorted unique integer arrays. All just terminologies that kind of scare you, but it's actually very easy problem. So we will doing in Python 3. The idea is go from 0 and then check like how many continuous elements are there. So 0, 1, 2, and then there is no 3, so we kind of get 0 to 2. That's the idea. And if there's a 4, then 5. Okay. So for x in range length of nums, we can do a loop, and maybe let's write it as I because that's an index, and we will be doing is nums of I, and we take an index because we wanna compare these two values. So if nums of I was the nums of I minus 1 plus 1, if that is the case, then we kind of want these to be continuing. So we will be assigning variables like a and b. A equals to minus 1, b equals to minus 1, indicating that these are not assigned. So I don't know if that is doable, like a comma over here. So we will just have a minus 1, b minus 1 like this. And yeah, that's about it. So what we do is we set a, then b to be the one with the nums of I. So nums of I basically b equals to nums of I. So let's dry run our process a little bit to get an idea. So we start with A and our B both set to 0 and 0. A equals to nums of I, B equals to nums of I. No questions. Next time we check that, okay, 2 is not our, so we have the answer. So we will have an if statement. If you can say b plus 1, then b so we're going to include the range. So we have to insert the string. I don't know, this doesn't work. What do we do over here? Like this, maybe? Yeah. The thing is, so I'm not totally confident this should work, but let's do a dry run to just figure out if this is working or not. So initially we will set our A and B both to 0 in this case, and then when we see a 1, we would like to skip over this entire thing. So why not do this, right? And do this. Yeah. So we set port to 0, then we already have this. So if nums of I is not same as let me just see, check this out. So if this is continuing, then we have set b as the new nums. This one also we set b. If it is not, then if a and b are different, we say this. If a and b are same, we set this. Fine. Now we have to update our a and b. So a equals to whatever. I think this is done. Okay. Yeah, so the problem is when it's an integer, you do this, and like whenever there is a last thing, right? So okay, so how do we trick the loop to do this? Kind of like we have to do the same thing again over here, right? One last time. So we have a this should not be a edge case like that. Like I don't think anyone should do this. Whatever. Now let's try to kind of fix a little bit of our code. I mean, like not fix it, like fix the style. You see, one pattern that we can do is using zip instead of this range of 1 to 1. Let me just show you what I mean. So this code works and it is the correct code. But what I want is a legible code. So we can have like a comma b in range, not range, in zip, basically nums comma nums1. If you don't know, like this is a very simple pattern to kind of zip the entire array with the this array, which is essentially this one right here. So when you zip, the smaller one kind of takes the size. So basically you have these pairs or tuples comparing, right? And what you're gonna do is if a so b is the next element, b, let me just show you what is being done over here. So you can see like the pairwise elements 0 1, then 1 2, then 2 4 are all printed, and this is how the zip works over here. And what we want to do, if like b is a plus 1, then we kind of need to set like this is a continuous medium, right? So what is the easiest way to kind of understand like this is the continuous thing? So 0 1 2, we want to shrink this to a 0 to 2 like we had over here. So instead of discovering this and doing these things at the same time, I often find that when you break down the steps into different parts, it's kind of easy on the mind to understand and process how the things are going on. So what I'm gonna do is maybe like convert these if else logic to a process that changes this to 0 and 1s. So maybe you can understand like 0 1 2 are all converted to 1 1 1 because these are uh, continuous. And then you have 4, 5 converted to another. Now, now this doesn't make any simpler to understand. It's not getting simpler but complicated. What we can do is 0, 1, 2. I don't know.